Facebook. Hi, YouTube. This is Kimberly from San Diego, California. If you've never caught me live, I come on every night and I do a different recipe. Tonight, I am going to be making a chocolate cake because it is my son's 14th birthday tomorrow. So if you're catching me live and you see the little red box up in the corner, oh, honey, I forgot my laptop. Anyways, if you see the little red live box up in the top, say hi or drop a 1 and let me know that you're here. If you don't see that little red live box, that means that you're catching the replay, and I am so sorry that I missed you. Please drop a hashtag replay or a number 2 down in the comments and let me know where you're coming in from. I love to know where people, I don't want your address, don't get me wrong, but I would love to know what area you live in and who I am reaching and what you guys want to see. Hi, Willie. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Casey. Hi, Sheila. Sorry, y'all. The phone is like way up because my husband's doing the camera work and we forgot to set up my computer ahead of time so that I could see all your lovely comments. So he is working on bringing it down. So we're going to make a really easy keto chocolate cake tonight. And this is my husband, honey. They can't see you.
Hello, I'm the IT troll.
So he has been helping me, and he's been a great help to setting all this up for me. Hi, Lori. Give me just 1 minute. I am so sorry, you all. I mean, usually I am on top of things, but we had a team training, and then I got voted in as PTA secretary for my kids' schools, and that went on just a little longer than we had expected. And so I've been kind of running around like a crazy person today. So I am so sorry that I'm not like 100% ready. But, oh yes, and my husband got new lighting in today. So if you like this lighting better than previous lives, please let me know. And I got this today. I absolutely love it. It says, "Bless our home." We traditionally have not had things in our home like this, but because of the kids and because of the dogs, but we are working on doing more things like it. Okay. Sorry about the echo, you all.
The mic is live.
Yes, the mic is live and it's going well, and I'm just gonna blow this up so that I can see you guys. Lori, I am part of an incredible team, which I don't really talk about during my keto kitchens, but if you message me, I will tell you all about our team and what we are about and what we do. So let me get to cooking this chocolate cake. And for those of you that want to know the reason why I don't necessarily talk about the teams and the wonderful things that we do, it's because then I can't really share this video out to different groups. Nancy says there's extra noise in the background, so we need to dial things in, I guess.
It's because you got it under your shirt.
Oh, sorry.
It's going to cause the fabric to rust.
Sorry, y'all. Apparently, the mic got under my shirt.
Also, I need to work on it.
Yeah. This clip is not the best, y'all, but we're working on it. Okay, so I'm going to add our almond flour. Ooh, wrong side. Almond flour. I buy my almond flour at Costco, y'all, because for a family of 5, we need, and a gluten-free family at that, we need all the almond flour that we can get. So I'm going to put 1.5 cups, and I'm just mixing it in my big mixing bowl tonight. So I would love to know how y'all's Wednesdays have been going. Did y'all do anything fun? Did you stay at home? Did anything special happen? Even if it's just that you got to relax. Okay. So we added 1.5 cups, and then we're going to add 1/4 cup of cocoa. That's the new one. This is the old one. So I also went out to the store because I was hoping, y'all, I just spilled cocoa all over my hands. Wipe it on this towel that I bought. Anyways, I was hoping that I had enough cocoa, but I wanted to be absolutely sure, especially because I will be making, my son has requested for this to be a double chocolate cake. And so what that means is that it will be a chocolate cake with a chocolate buttercream frosting. I will be making the buttercream frosting tomorrow because you can't really leave it out overnight. And if you put it in the fridge, it hardens up like a rock. Ooh, Lori, bow season. You have to tell me what bow season is. And y'all, I'm glad that I went out and bought that extra cocoa because that's how much cocoa I have left in this jar. It's not very much, and it will not be enough to make buttercream frosting tomorrow. Hi, Ashton. How are you doing? I know your day has gotten better. What, honey? Oh, my husband says he thinks bow season is about going out hunting and shooting things with arrows. She's in MI. Is MI Michigan or Mississippi? Michigan. Okay. Okay. So I added a 1/4 cup of Dutch cocoa powder. If you don't know what Dutch cocoa powder is, it's a dark cocoa powder. It is absolutely wonderful. And it's actually less bitter than some of the other cocoa powders. Lori says, yes, it's hunting season for deer that you shoot with a bow and not a gun in pure Michigan. Yay! You know, I used to live in Alabama, for those of you that don't know. So, yes, we did go hunting. I didn't actually get to go hunting, but it was very fun to watch others go and hunt since I couldn't. So 2 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder. Ashton, that is great news. I am so happy that your day is going much better. And I don't know where my salt went to. Can you look in this cabinet and see if my salt is there? Oh, no, there's a big canister of salt. Yep, that one right there. Yes, that one right there. Sorry, y'all. I thought I had everything. Woo! Oh. Oh, she's right. I spilled cocoa all over my shirt. Oh, well. Life happens, right? My husband says the beast threw up. He went into beast mode and he worked out, and now he's got sweat going all over him. So, no issues. I mean, we do laundry every day of the week here. Lori says her salt is usually close to her tequila. Sounds really good right about now, actually. So we're going to put a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And y'all, this makes a 1-layer cake. And the reason why we're doing a 1-layer cake versus a 2-layer cake are my kids don't necessarily eat a lot of sweets. And my husband is not very much a sweets person either. So, you know, when you see me make sweets, there's a reason why I make a lot of mug cakes. Unless it's cookies. And even then, it has to be like peanut butter cookies or chocolate chip cookies. My husband loves those. But when it comes to cakes or things that have like baked fruit or cream cheese in it, he is not a fan. So, yes, Ashton, nobody should ruin your confidence. You are an amazing person, and don't let anybody tell you differently. Okay. I'm going to add 1/3 cup of monk fruit. For those of you that don't know, I really love this brand, Lakanto monk fruit sweetener. It's an all-natural sweetener, but it's a sugar substitute, so it doesn't give you all that sugar crash. It's keto friendly. It's also really friendly if you have diabetes or if you had bariatric surgery. There are a lot of reasons for having this. And you know what I realized? I never started my blueberries. So, y'all, I'm going to throw the blueberries onto the stove, and my husband's going to have to move the camera. So I have all these blueberries. Some of them are starting to burst a little bit because they are very, very ripe. Oh, they're very, very ripe. So I'm going to go put them on the stove. My husband's going to turn the camera. Okay, honey, right there. No more. So I'm going to turn it on medium heat. And I'm going to throw about half of these blueberries. There's about 2 cups of blueberries in here. Ooh, I'm trying to stay on the camera. And I have this golden monk fruit sweetener. I like to use this for Asian dishes, anything that would normally call for brown sugar. And I also like to use it when I am working with fruit to bake. And I'm just, actually, there's not very much in here left. And I have another bag. So I am just throwing about 1/3 of a cup in here. And hopefully this works. Nope, not gonna work. Okay. No, honey, you're fine. So I have a bowl of water here because my cake is gonna call for some water. So I'm just going to eyeball a couple of tablespoons of water. And I'm gonna put this on the stove and give it a quick stir. And that's gonna cook on like medium to low heat. And now we're gonna pan over here so I can finish doing the cake. Okay. So we have all of our dry ingredients mixed in here. So just to recap, 1.5 cups of almond flour. Yeah, it's fine. A quarter cup and add 2 tablespoons of Dutch cocoa powder, 2¼ tablespoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're going to add 1/3 of a cup of water here. Nancy says it sounds much clearer. Thank you so much, Nancy. I love that you are so vocal and let me know because, you know, I can't hear on my end without it interfering with what you guys hear. So I really, really appreciate it. So, y'all, did I add this monk fruit? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yes? No? Anybody remember? Okay. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Ashton. I really appreciate it. And yes, thank you so much because, you know, I'm doing so many things that I don't always remember everything that I'm doing. Oops. Anyways, I'm going to add 3 eggs in there. I let these eggs get to room temperature. My husband's over here with a different camera, so I'm kind of like going, what is going on? So I'm just going to add the 3 eggs in. Y'all can use an electric mixer for this if you want. My electric mixer is in the dishwasher right now. So, you know, I can't really use my electric mixer right now. But we're going to go ahead and beat those eggs in, and then we're going to add my favorite ingredient, which is the vanilla extract. Y'all, I go through a lot of vanilla extract. There's like vanilla in everything that I bake. Okay. So it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Let's face it, if you've watched my lives, you know that I like a lot of vanilla. So we're going to put 2, maybe a little more in there. Yep, extra vanilla. My dad would probably not be too thrilled with that. Y'all, I just found out that my parents are following me on YouTube. So it's great because they are over in the Philippines and I don't get to talk to them nearly enough. But they moved over there in December and they were actually supposed to be here, but 2020 happened. So they are staying over there until it is safe to fly, especially since they are elderly and everything else. Okay, so here is the chocolate cake mix. Yay! So part of the reason why I did do the dry ingredients first and mix them together really well is because I also want to make sure there's no clumps. If you are working with gluten-free or keto-based cooking, you know that you tend to get pockets of flour if you don't mix everything correctly. So here's my cake pan. It is simply an 8-inch round. Yeah, 8 or 9-inch round. And I sprayed it with my baking spray and I lined it with some parchment paper. And I am just going to pour that in there. Y'all, if you want to make a double layer cake, all you have to do is double the recipe. I am not making a double layer cake because this is really going to go. My son gets in-person therapy on Thursdays. And so him and his therapist are going to enjoy a little cake, I think. Or at least they're going to blow out candles on the cake. So, and then I'm just going to shake the pan and beat it against the counter to get rid of all of those extra air bubbles. And then I'm going to put it in the oven. The one reason I absolutely love this cake, besides being extra chocolatey and really easy to make, is that it only has to bake for 14 minutes. So let me put this in the oven. Alexa, set timer for 14 minutes. I'm just going to move this out of the way. So y'all, I will bring this closer. But it is kind of watery right now. But that's okay. This takes about 10 to 15 minutes to cook. And really, I thought compote and syrups were so hard to do. Sorry, I did not mean to hit the mic. Ashton says turn it just a little bit more. Okay, there you go. So I always thought that these syrups were harder to make than they really are. Hi, Lisa. Usually it's just whatever berry or fruit you want, a little bit of sugar and a little bit of water. And y'all, I knocked over the empty bag of sugar. If you weren't here, this is what I used. I used golden sugar because I like brown sugar with my fruit. Ashton, don't be sorry. So, anyways, this makes an amazing syrup. And when I eat this cake tomorrow, I will be putting a little bit of this syrup on it because I like cooked and baked fruit. Oh, okay. I like baked fruit, but my family really doesn't. So I'm actually going to turn the heat up on this so that it cooks down. But I just added that other cup of berries into it. And you can use this with strawberries. You can use this with frozen. You can also use this with frozen berries too. If you're using frozen berries, don't worry about adding any extra water to it. So we're just going to put it back on the heat, and this is going to, and we're just going to stir it every few minutes for it to thicken up. If you really want it thick, I don't want to add a slurry to it. You can always mix a tablespoon of water and a tablespoon of cornstarch and take the berries off the heat and mix that slurry in, it will really thicken it up. That's how a lot of like gravies and stuff get thick. It's a thickener. I really don't mind if this is more syrupy because I can make some keto pancakes, or if you guys caught like my bacon waffles in our chaffle maker, I make that for our daughter and she really loves this syrup as well. So I'm just going to continue to cook this down. And then I will put this, I don't know about y'all, but I keep our jars, our glass jars. So like if we have some mason jars, I just wash them really well. I sanitize them, and then I make different fruit compotes, and I pour them in there. And it's a nice little jar that can get stuck in my fridge, and I don't have to worry about going out and buying a brand new jar. So Nicole says keto pancakes. Yes, Nicole, I have it on my page. If you go, well, not the pancakes one, but it's the same. It is the same recipe. You would just cook it in a griddle instead of a chaffle maker or a dash mini maker. And that's how I make my keto pancakes. Mine is a coconut flour based one. So, anyways, let's see. It is 7:05, and I have an American Sign Language class that I have to get to because we didn't make it to it last night. Yes, it would be delicious over some keto ice cream. I don't typically buy keto ice cream, mainly because I'll eat the whole pint in one sitting. That would not be good for anybody. Just saying. So I am getting ready to hop off of here. If we're not already friends, please feel free to add me as a friend. If you have questions about anything in this video, if it's questions about cooking or you want to see something different, please feel free to message me and let me know. I would be so happy to answer any questions that you have. You guys really inspire me to create new ideas and new foods that my family loves because of your ideas. We're no longer like, I get into a stalemate area with cooking foods, and I will cook the same foods over and over every week. This has definitely let us expand and try many more recipes so that things are not just the same every single week. So I absolutely love you, and thank you guys for all of that. If you got value out of this video, please share it out to your page, to your groups, tag your friends, tag your family in it. I absolutely love getting to know each and every single one of you. And if you don't already follow me, you can go ahead and tap my face on the screen, the 3 red dots up in the right-hand corner of your screen. Halfway down is follow, and you can click follow first or turn on live notifications, and that will let you know each and every time I go live. So that way you're notified and you don't miss me again. And I will be coming on live tomorrow night. And y'all have voted, by the way. I think the voting poll is down. Now I'll have to go double check in my stories. But Friday night's dinner is going to be a keto lasagna dish. So I absolutely cannot wait to share that with you. And the camera is so far up that I'm going to have my husband turn off the live. But I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday night. And I will see you tomorrow on Thursday with another meal, another recipe. And hopefully you really enjoy. Bye. Honey, can you turn off the live notification since I have a shorty and he's really tall.
It's a beautiful dark chocolate cake. I'm going to set it down because that is hot. And it's firm, so it's done. Only 14 minutes in the oven.